Hey there, this is Max Poole. Apologies for sounding gross. I am sick and allergies are very much so in the air. This is my Module 10 reflection. So this week we got to talk about the Middle East and Africa. And so for my policy brief, actually I ended up writing about Angola, kind of Angola's path to development, some challenges it currently faces. And I think this is one of the concepts that I find most interesting in economics is this idea of a resource course, a resource curse, or a resource trap, because it sounds super counterintuitive at face level, right? So in this example, we're talking about Angola, and a resource curse would refer to a country that's really well endowed with some natural resource. In this case, we're talking about oil. And many times they're talking about oil, but often precious metals, other things. And at face value, you look at that and say, that's great. That's great for this country. They have that resource. They're going to be able to leverage that as an export, maybe even, propel some people out of poverty using the money that comes from the sale of that resource. So this is an article that just kind of discusses how it is that natural resource wealth can actually hurt a country. And so it specifically mentions how when citizens are unable to constrain elite power within a state, the potential for abuse is just so high that it undermines the development of that country. And this is an idea that's been developed since around 1995, or excuse me, 1993 with Richard Audi. And I just found this to be super interesting. I'd point to one thing here just to highlight at a super high level what Angola's resource curse looks like in practice. In 2018, Angola's fuel exports constituted 92% of their exports. I think they're the second most concentrated economy in the world on that basis. And yet the country ranks 148th in terms of human development. So they have these massive oil reserves, and yet they struggle to an incredible deal to develop and to serve their people well. And so I just find this to be a super interesting dilemma within the sphere of development economics. And I wanted to highlight that in my reflection. Thank you very much.